welcoming you to your practice this evening. I would invite you to start to notice your place in your space. Are you comfortable in your surroundings? Just slowly and gently starting to become aware of this present moment as you start to settle in, as you start to get comfortable. And you start to actually notice what you notice and listen to yourself as we start to begin our practice. Whether you're sitting in a chair, on a mat, lying down, just take a minute to check in with your body. Notice what you notice. Maybe you need to turn your head or your neck. Maybe you need to breathe your shoulders up to your ears and drop them and release them when you exhale. But just coming into this place of your practice and to take a moment to be proud of yourself for making and taking the time to show up here, right now. And as you do that, maybe start to become aware of your inhale and your exhale. Just a mindful awareness. You don't have to control it. You don't have to do anything in the moment. But taking a moment to actually notice that you're breathing. And you can start to, if it's in your practice, to take more mindful, slow, deep breaths to breathe in through your belly, feel the rise in your belly through your nose. Pause for your presence. And on the exhale, think of pulling your belly button towards your spine to release fully and completely. Never forcing your breath, but bringing a gentle awareness to your mindful, intentional inhale, your intentional pause, waiting for the exhale, and then on the exhale, allowing yourself to release fully and complete. This place where you just start to surrender to the relationship that you share with your breath. The place that you remember that your breath is your gift of life and your prana. Learning to control our breath is symbolic of helping us remind ourselves we can learn to control in our life one breath at a time. So if your mind is really chattery, maybe you can start to allow the thoughts to pass by like the water in the stream. The mind is meant to think. The key is to remind yourself through your practice, you can start to learn to be an observer of the thoughts, of those that you choose and those you choose to pass by. As it may help you to start to focus on the space between your eyes, the bridge of your nose. A place where you bring your energy into your center. Just surrendering to your inhale and your exhale in a comfortable rhythm for you. starting to allow the mindless chatter to flow by like water in a stream. Just actually settling and sinking into your practice. If it's in your practice, you may set an intention for your practice today. Or maybe you can just allow yourself to be open to receive whatever is meant to be. Yes, it's important to do a general check-in with yourself, continuing to stay with your inhale and your exhale. Noticing if your eyes are clenched, or your eyelids are just gently closed if you have them closed. Or if you have them open, is there just a soft gaze? Taking a mindful check-in, do you have your teeth clenched or your jaw clenched? It's sometimes helpful to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If your mind wanders, you can try to bring it back to your center. Noticing if you have your chest open so you can breathe with more ease. Becoming mindful of your arms and your hands, that they're gently resting someplace comfortable. In a place that as you're starting to settle in, maybe you can almost even feel your own heartbeat. And mindful check-in and gratitude for all these amazing organs that work so effortlessly for you. And then just the awareness of maybe where your hips and your legs and your feet. Becoming aware of them, noticing where they are, noticing how they feel. And an important sense of gratitude for your feet. An important sense of gratitude to your feet that carry forward in every step of the way. They have carried you to where you are in this present moment, and they will continue to carry you forward one step at a time. So just a sense of gratitude. And taking a moment to check in with yourself as you begin to sink a little deeper into your practice. Keeping with that mindful awareness of your inhale and your exhale. The mindless chatter passes by. So I'm going to invite you to focus on the bridge of your nose or the space between your eyes, if it's in your practice, to imagine and begin to visualize that you're walking along a peaceful path. Maybe you're in a park. Maybe you're on a vacation that is in a park, but someplace that you're surrounded by trees, but the path is clear and safe for you to walk. Like it's a cleared path. A place that you can feel your feet as they touch the ground. You can feel the strength of the earth beneath your feet. You can look around and see the beautiful tall trees. A place where their leaves are all nice and green. And you're walking kind of under a canopy of the trees. A place where you can still feel and see the warmth and the light of the sun as it radiates down upon you. And yet it's filtered by the canopy of the trees above you. Just allowing your place to be created that feels safe for you. Maybe you can see the squirrels that are playful. You can hear the birds that are so happy singing. You can feel the gentle breeze against your skin. You're in a place, in a space, moving forward one grounded step at a time. That you feel connected to Mother Nature. You feel a sense of peace and a place of great connection. If your mind wanders too far along your path, try to bring it back. And as you continue to move forward, you notice off in the distance, you can hear the water in a stream or a river that's nearby. And it's a sound that's almost as if it's calling your name. That it's just a gentle flow, but it's enough that you can hear it. And you just allow yourself and your intuition to guide you towards that sound. Just taking mindful, grounded steps. Moving toward the sounds of the gentle water. And as you move closer to the sound, you can feel that connection getting deeper within you. It's as if the path you picked perfectly led you there. You can start to see the opening between the trees. And then you can begin to see the water as it gently flows. As you look around to find a rock or a place up against a tree, it's someplace that feels super comfortable for you. To sit on the banks of the stream and be an observer, to watch the water flow by. Or maybe you find a rock to lean up against a tree. But just allow yourself to find a place where you feel supported. Sitting on the banks of a stream as a peaceful observer. Feeling that strong, grounded energy beneath you, solid as a rock. That infinite, limitless, warm, gentle light shining down on you. The gentle breeze against your skin. The gentle trickle of the water as it just flows around the rocks. The water is clear. It is flowing gently and freely. The place where you're sitting there is a peaceful observer on the banks of the stream. A place that you can focus on the space between your eyes and allow yourself to visualize the solid grounded energy of the rocks. Connected to the gentle flow of the water that just flows around whatever obstacles in the way, symbolic of teaching us to go with the flow. As you focus on the space between your eyes, maybe there's something going on that would be good for you to let go of. You don't have to get in your head. Just as a peaceful observer, grounded with the rocks, connected to the universal infinite light above you. If there's something that's no longer serving you, allow yourself to release it to the stream and watch it float away down the stream. Allowing your light to get lighter and brighter as you breathe in fully and completely that grounded energy beneath you, that warm light above you, And breathe out, let go, release, and give it to the stream to float downstream if it's not of service to you in this moment. As your mind wanders, try to stay in the presence. We breathe in to receive. We breathe out to release. And allow yourself to give it to the stream. And allow it to just float away out of your existence, out of your sight, to dissolve away as it gets further and further from you. Sitting on the banks as a peaceful observer, practicing being an observer of self. And practicing being an observer of the beauty that you are surrounded by. Maybe you can give your awareness and your attention to the place where the rocks are so solid and the water is so fluid. That place to remind ourselves that we are mostly made up for water. And when we can be solid and grounded like the rocks, it's easier for us to allow ourselves to go with the flow, to allow ourselves to be flexible, to let it go and let it flow. Staying with your inhale and your exhale. Like actually picturing in your mind this beautiful place. The solid grounded energy of the rocks and the trees. The radiant bright light of energy above. And the beautiful symbolism of the water that just flows and goes. Doesn't rush. It's just a neutral, continuous flow. Consistent and peaceful. Just noticing what you notice in the moment of your presence without judgment. And taking a look around to download, imprint, and integrate this picture in your soul and your heart. This peaceful place you created. The grounded energy you connected with. And the gentle flow to just continue to go. As you begin to realize and notice if the sun is beginning to set. and that it will be time for you to slowly and gently begin to come back, to continue along your path safely in the daylight. So maybe take one last look around, take a picture in your mind's eye of this beautiful place and space, to maybe give an offering to the earth of gratitude for sharing this time and space for you. And slowly and gently, when you're ready, start to return on your path, starting to return fully and completely to your body in a slow, gentle way. As you take a nice, full, deep breath of restorative vitality and breathing out peace and joy and gratitude, or whatever higher vibration word feels right for you to give back to the earth of this amazing opportunity you had today. As you slowly and gently begin to return fully and completely to your body, slowly and gently listening to your body, being gentle as you open your eyes, listening if you need to stretch or turn your head or your neck or your arms or your legs. Noticing what you notice and thinking of something more that you are grateful for. And to take the time to be proud of yourself for making and taking this time for your practice today. For self-care is never selfish, it is absolutely positively necessary. As my intention for all of you is for peace, for healing, for harmony and protection, for yourselves and all those you touch, and even those you may not know that you do some way throughout your day. As we are truly honored, grateful, and blessed to share the benefits of this meditation to the collective consciousness, if it may be used and multiplied in some way. Aho, amen, and namaste. Thank you for sharing in your practice today, and have a blessed day.